Local weather. No matter available. Welcome aboard. Need help? Use help tutorials.
I never thought I'd see the day. I thought that I had finally moved along, and I had let you go so long ago, so long. This is not where I belong. So I wait for the shallow itch to pass, and I wait, yeah, I wait. Hey, hey, I'm okay. I don't need this anyway. I'm fine. It's yours and mine. Oh, oh, I don't know what I was ever hoping I would find, but it's time for me to leave this all behind. I don't regret a single thing. I couldn't say it didn't feel alright, but I don't wanna stay and I don't wanna fight all alone with my foolish appetite. So I wait for the shallow itch to pass, and I wait, yeah, I wait. Hey, hey, I'm okay. I don't need this anyway. I'm fine. It's yours and mine. Whoa, oh, I don't know what I was ever hoping I would find, but it's time for me to leave this all behind. I don't have the heart to give away to you again. I don't have the stomach for it. No one ever wins. We had our fun, but I have sung this song to you before. Here's my last refrain. Hey, hey, I'm okay. I don't need this anyway. I'm fine. It's yours and mine. Oh, oh, I don't know what I was ever hoping I would find, but it's time for me to leave this all behind. Hey, hey, I'm okay. I do not need this anyway. I'm fine. It's yours and mine. Oh, oh, I don't know what I was ever hoping I would find, but it's time for me to leave this all behind. Leave it all
So, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream, and with this little guy standing right next to the Cessna 172P. Just maybe just tell me whenever the mic is working. I think it is. So we're cool there. Woo. So it looks like some people have no idea what Red Griffin ATC is. So it's basically a what is it called? Plugin to FlightGear that basically gives a lot more full ATC functionality, and the window looks like this. You can do a lot more, and it is basically going to be, you know, a Red Griffin ATC demonstration, so don't worry. You're definitely going to be seeing a lot of Red Griffin here. Red Griffin is actually the username of an account on the FlightGear forum. So let's do just to address some of the questions that I have received during the waiting period. Hola amigos. Let me just address our Spanish friends who had just arrived due to my 2020.free video. Fortunately, nothing for you there. This is an English language channel, and while I speak many other languages, Spanish is not one of them. Okay. So to Muhammad Bakir, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. As I said, I don't have any specific feedback for this. You should join the FlightGear forums or get on the FlightGear Discord. And also, the live chat log would actually be available 24 hours after the stream finishes. So if you don't want your name revealed, it's too late. Right. So let's hop right in. Oh, just put ourselves in here. Okay, let's try to start the engines first thing because we need the radios up. No problem. The radio should be tuned to tower. That's correct. I should actually, you know, bring up the radio dialog, swap the frequency for a bit, and bring this to approach of this guy. Would need them really early. Oh, and by the way, just in case, is he on a multiplayer server? Yes, I am. I am on MP server 01, although all multiplayer servers should be linked together. Right now it seems to break because I don't see myself on MP map otherwise. I'm not sure what's going on. But as you guys can see, I said this is going to be from Krabi to Phuket. I actually changed my mind. I found an airport pair that's a lot closer, which is Songkhla, and I think the other one is also Songkhla-Haiyai, which is a way bigger airport than iOS. So it's basically equivalent. This thing is a lot shorter. So departure information time. It says Hotel Sierra Foxtrot Golf Sierra. Press departure information. Departure runway 31, wind 149.
Sierra Tower, departure runway 31, power 9 degrees, 3 knots, QNH 101 power hectopascal or 29.97 inches of mercury, temperature 19.8, visibility 19 kilometers, clouds scattered at power 1112 feet, correct time 0530 Zulu.
Okay, ready for departure.
Cessna Foxtrot Golf Sierra ready for departure. Runway 31. Cessna Foxtrot Golf Sierra Tower.
In the meantime, let's just turn up the brightness to where I usually set it.
Tower. Cessna Foxtrot Golf Sierra ready for departure. Runway 31.
And now we wait.
Cessna Foxtrot Golf Sierra Tower, runway 31 and 1 power 9 degrees, 3 knots, cleared for takeoff.
Wind 149 degrees, 3 knots, clear for takeoff. Hotel Sierra, Foxtrot Golf Sierra.
Cessna Foxtrot Golf Sierra cleared for takeoff, runway 31.
It's time! And by the way, I've actually looked on the Discord server, and turns out people do not recommend turning on auto coordination like I do, because it actually this allows you from doing some techniques further on, like side slipping. Generally, for beginners, I recommend you turn it on because at the time, because you know you don't have to. It means that you don't have to think about the rudder while you're, you know, just learning how to control a plane. But if it's that important, maybe it warrants it. So this is runway 31, and the flight plan 4550. Oh, it's small multi-engine. I need to fix that real quick. I won't be able to follow that. And also 4-5,000 is a lot. Way too high. I already kind of have a, you know, idea of what I'm doing. Just turn to 13. Going back on runway heading, which is where I want to be. Stepping on the ball. Whoops. Still need to pull down. Keep everything in check. And change these settings really quick, because this is like a small single engine, not a small multi-engine by any means. So we're going to go up how to move the flight. What is a flight front? What is a flight front anyway? Can anyone explain in the comments? What's actually getting angry at me? I'm trying to. I'm just really slow. So let's just go ahead and swap the radios over. Ask to enter the CTR of Songkhla-Haiyai. And an approach. Turbulence! This is like the second time I've actually like found some turbulence inside FlightGear. Move the flight ahead. I'm sorry, I still don't understand what that means. Whoa, that's a lot of turbulence. Cumulus clouds, I guess. Also request approach. They'll give me a heading and distance.
Cessna Foxtrot Golf Sierra approach. Clear to approach. Climb to 6,500 feet with heading 235 and 29 miles to join right at turn. Then turn 352 and then turn right to final runway 08 at 3,400 feet.
So it's 235, the heading we need to follow, and at 65,000, I'm probably going to level off at 3,500. So what is that again? 235, and it just came out of another freaking air pocket.
Cessna Foxtrot Golf Sierra approach. Turn right.
237. Ooh. I'm joining MP. Cool. See you around. This is like a lot of turbulence. Actually, now that we're on level flight, let's turn on the autopilot, shall we? So our heading is 237. Let's adjust the camera down a bit. 237 and the autopilot, and I'm going to let it follow the heading. I'm going to make it follow the vertical speed of like 800 for now, which looks pretty good. I'm actually going to go with the... Oh, hi, Sidan Mashkla. Sorry for not responding earlier. Yeah, so we're now on autopilot, which means it's going to deal with all these turbulence and stuff by itself. Let's actually set the barometric pressure on our autopilot real quick. It's 2997. Interesting enough. What is the 1015, which is 2997? So yeah, it's 2997. And this is already, it's 2992. This thing is on 2992, so it's time to get it up to 2997, and we're done. Now we're still in vertical speed, still works well for now, although I'll have to just dial the speed down a bit. And probably make it level off of 65,000. 6,500, sorry. Which is where its goal is. I can't put the autopilot. Oh, really? Yeah, because because in the Cessna you can't. Even though this dialog pops up if you try to press F11, it doesn't work. You actually need to use the autopilot right here in the panel, and to basically to turn it on, you press AP. And the first thing that it will do when you press this is that it will hold the aircraft level and keep the vertical speed that you are at, no matter how crazy it is. In the meantime, however, you can like adjust the heading bug and turn on heading mode and vertical speed, and adjust the vertical speed up and down over here. And over here you can set the altitude arm. So yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, whoops. I guess I'm in special VFR because I'm actually being vectored by the ATC, but yeah. I will not fly into the cloud like that if I were not having any support. Oh, come on, that's dangerous. It's dangerous. So I'm actually going to request approach again. Need some updates. No problem, Muhammad. 4500. Come on. Come the frick on. So it's 4500 and descending at maybe 500, and that also means I'll have to get the throttle down to cruise. At least I'm out of the clouds. It looks like the runway changed. And now, oh, whoops, no. 253 is where you should be.
Cessna Foxtrot Golf Sierra approach. Turn right heading to 25 Tower.
And now 254. You're so good. Mainly just toying around with this stuff and maybe reading a few manuals. I think I pick up some of the autopilot methods from the FlightGear manual, which is still included even though it's like barely edited at all these days and pretty much just in maintenance mode. There are a few good ones in there. There's like a cross-country flight tutorial, both VFR and IFR. IFR means like you don't have to look outside to do anything, which means you can just go into the clouds, no problem. There we go, the visibility alarm going off again. I'm not sure if that's actually like a visibility alarm or what, but it always cuts in whenever I'm flying through a cloud, so I guess it is. I'm going to wait until I am like established. I'm just actually descending really slowly. But we'll make it in time. We're already getting this to like 5,000. And we have like 15 miles to go according to the ATC dialogue here. And our real pilot wouldn't see this dialogue. They would just have to like pull the controller and listen in and time their stuff. Actually, if you know how fast you're going, like for example, I know I'm going at 120 miles an hour airspeed, knots is like nautical miles per hour. I'm on multiplier as G mat. I don't see you on my pop. Al06 is who is that? This is not me. I'm HSH Hotel Sierra Foxtrot Golf Sierra. So this is someone else flying in the C-172P. Anyway, back to speeds. 120 knots means 120 nautical miles per hour, and here we are at like, oh, we just leveled off. No, it's just an air pocket. Which basically means that I'm going to travel 2 miles a minute. I think. Yeah, 2 miles a minute. Woo! And this is showing 12 miles, which is going to take 6 minutes from that point in order to hit the pattern. And also right now it should be like keeping altitude, which means I might have to up the How to zoom? Zooming in is X and zooming out is Shift X. That's a lot of air pockets. I should. And oh my goodness, I might have to change the weather model. This visibility is garbage. A little bit of thunderstorms and rain, I'm reading the meter, and 9 kilometers of visibility, so yeah. Not good. I'm going to cheat a little bit and turn it to fair weather, which is what I usually use. It gives you like 12 miles and completely trashes the plane for a little bit because I just like hugely dropped the pressure apparently. What's the pressure in this? 1415 is 2997, so it's the same as before, but it's a lot better. I should request a new approach because the runway might change.
Cessna Foxtrot Golf Sierra approach. Clear to approach. Climb to tower 1,500 feet, heading 253 for 10 miles to Jordan.
What are you doing?
Then turn 172 and then turn left to final runway 08, 3,000 tower 100 feet.
Also, the heading is 253, and we're still pretty much there. Also, 10 miles, which means 5 minutes. So I'm going to get it to RMB altitude again. Yep, there we go. It's weird. This flight is weird. Also, let's see what the other guy is up to. Also, Al06 is to my right, to my left. What? Like traffic not in sight. And what is that airport anyway? I just flew past my destination airport on the way to the pattern, I guess. Are you like a UFO or what? Yeah, apparently I just flew past my destination airport because I need to be in the pattern. And how high are you, Michael? Let's check this out. You're at like 9,000. Right, that's yeah. I never sent a C-172P like that high because why would you? And also climbing up there like just takes too much time. Are you sure this is going to work, guys? Terrain ahead. Actually, this thing is an autopilot, so maybe we... Oh, come on! Why is the... what is going on? Like, fuck the autopilot. I might have to manually fly this. What is going on with you, autopilot? Yeah, this is why you still have to be vigilant even if you're like on autopilot, guys. Also, 5 miles to go and mountains ahead. I might just like request an approach right away, because this is not going to end well. Do we need internet? No. This is not MSFS 2020. You can actually download the scenery in advance and just fly offline. Sometimes it just fly on the bus for random reasons. You don't need internet at all. But if you need, if you want to do multiplayer, of course you can do internet. Red Griffin also works without internet, by the way. The center maintain 34. About 34 at the moment, but my concern is like the mountains. We're like really close above the mountains. I could always like land on them. Is it on like 2997? Yep, we are. Yeah, I'm at 3,400. What the heck? Send? I hope this is like a bug or something. But by the way, let's turn. Let's turn away. This is too dangerous. Heading 205 for 3 miles. What the heck? What the heck? Let me check the map. I guess. Yeah, let's just go straight to the... When I fly, it is stucking. No idea what it is. Why don't you buy the MSFS 2020? The main reason is that the main reason that my family hasn't actually organized anything to reduce speed 90 knots and 184. So it's flaps one time and 184. This is really sketchy. Going to be in the mountains for a while. I'm at like 3,300. What do you want? So 2 miles, which means about a minute. So yeah, mainly my family does not have any like anything that supports buying games. So I generally only do free stuff, which is why, you know, I'm really into open source, you know, Blender, FlightGear, all that stuff. Do we need to sign into X? If you use Windows, it might like ask you to get into Xbox or anything. FlightGear does not. This is sketchy. Oh, hello there. You're like on the same approach path as me. I'm at 300 and 400. What the heck? Turbulence.com. Uh, 188. And an alert is sounding for something. I use Linux, so no MSS. Actually, I use Linux too. Let me check the map. This is really weird. What is even going on, guys? Oh, there we go. Turning heading 82, so we just flew a pattern. 30 knots, and I'm going to tell the tower whenever I got out the airfield inside. So that was like a hair-raising pattern I just went through. Nothing more. I guess that's the airfield. Yeah, that's the airfield, and they told me like extremely late. At least I'm out of like mountain. So I'm going to tell tower whenever I get the airfield in sight. I'm not sure what the winds look like here, and check which one of these is like the runway. The right one. All right. Now it's turn back time and tuning time. I'm going to wait a bit before I tell tower about the airfield. Lol, I stalled. Alright. Yeah, speed is one of the most important things, guys, when flying. As if your speeds are right, you know, if your speeds are right, the max, you're not going to fall out of the sky. The maximum what you're going to do is like go somewhere you shouldn't and get into a mountain or something. So, are we on the right route? We are, but let's pull up a bit because we need to get down to like 80 knots or perhaps even 60 right now because we're in final. So we're on flaps 2, yep. And I'm also going to drop flap 3 at this throttle. Sure what's going on with the runway. I can't. I might have to zoom in a bit. I can't look, I can't see well. It's too much fog. She just looks pretty good. Maybe it is too slow. I don't know. Maybe it is too slow. I cannot notice any motion. We're still 3 miles out. And I think we're doing pretty well. Which airport you at? This is VTSS Victor Tango 00, which is Songkhla-Haiyai International in FlightGear. Hey, is that Flight? Yep, this is FlightGear. You know it's FlightGear because on his channel I haven't flown any other sim on this channel before. I actually have. Oh, really? I may push to the left. I actually have an installation. I used to have an installation of Flight Simulator X from Microsoft, but for demo purposes. But yeah, that got scrapped a long time ago. So FlightGear is what I usually use now. I don't even know how to change the view to outside. It's the V key, by the way. FlightGear really should do better at like educating beginners. Yeah, that was a bit overboard. You know, so about this is where I should start. I'm a little bit too high. We're just about perfect. Okay, so this is probably the right like heading if I want to stay on the runway. Seems to be a wind pushing me to the left, so this should be okay. Also, tower, airfield in sight. Pretty comfortable now. Oh.
This is approach. Contact tower at 118.10.
Cessna Foxtrot Golf Sierra airfield in sight. Cessna Foxtrot Golf Sierra tower.
Cessna Foxtrot.
Wind 150, 3 knots. So
Clear to land runway 08.
yeah, there's a wind at 150. You must try with a joystick. I actually have a joystick. However, I don't use it because I over control it a lot with the stick. But maybe that's because the rudder axis, the dead zones are not aligned with the physical dead zones, and things just flew all over the place when I tried. Which is why I mainly use a mouse these days. But I do have a joystick. I need to try to like dial down the sensitivities later and just see if that makes it better. I need to dial down the throttle a little bit because I see the shape of runway and we're going to be really high on energy. Yeah, apparently the wind is going to 15, and so I have to do it this way. I'll look at the windsock on the replay later. How to start the fan, the engine. If you're talking about the engine, you there and the C172P up above, there will be an item called auto start. You can just do that and it would start up the engine or the fan in front for you. That's the easiest way. There's the hard way, which is yet another video on the channel. That's the one that's like talking about the tutorial and checklist system, because that's it. Oh, hi Michael. You actually got down before me apparently. Anyway, in real life, if we were this close, we might need to like do a go. I might need to do a go around because I would definitely run into you. But you seem to be going on the right side, so I just aim at the left half and everything should be okay. What's going on here? I'm actually a little inaccurate. Whoops. Well, that's not gonna be good. Okay, there we go. Flare. Not so butter. Actually, no, the bot says that I do butter. Hello, Michael. Are you bouncing? Exit runway first taxiway and taxi to platform. Cool. Where's the platform? There's the... oh, okay, cool. There it is. Again, if anybody wants to know what the... hello, Valerio. You just arrived when I just landed. I didn't keep an archive of what Michael was doing, so I can't actually replay him. I really am curious because I saw him bouncing on the runway earlier. Now, generally, if you like bounce on the runway, it means you're too fast, and you just like lost control or something like that. Where's the terminal? There is no terminal. Nope, it's over there. Yeah, I went around. Yeah. Oh, so that's why it looks like bouncing. So maybe I'll park at the apron right next here, and I'll just check on you later. Maybe from the tower. It's actually been fun. If there was a multiplayer session, I could have been on like set up a mumble room or something like that and just talk. But on stream, I just can't respect random people speaking on stream. So yeah, no. If I were to play like a lot more casually on MP, I probably would do that, or maybe on Discord. People are just on Discord these days. Okay, there we go. So pull out the black stick, pull out the red stick, mixture down, that one up, master switches off. So that will be it for me, guys. Thanks for watching this like next live stream and a really long list. So let's try to view him. Somehow they actually used it like the cheap model. That looks... Wait, did FlightGear just crash? Yeah. Is it possible to fly long haul in that sim with airliners? Yes, it is Oh, it just changed the model. It is certainly possible to do long haul. A lot of people like fly long haul, leave things overnight, and those are the kind of videos that you would actually see if you were. What is going on here? If you were looking at the YouTube search term for FlightGear, that's what you're going to see. So it's certainly possible, but it's not the type of aircraft that I want to fly. It's a lot more complicated than these guys. So how are you walking around? Yeah, there's a thing called a walker. And they can just toggle that outside. I can't toggle it for this one because it might bug out. I haven't tested this. Ah, look, that looks like a second go around. Oh, the HUD is probably still showing my info. Is this correct? No, it's still not correct. Yeah, the HUD isn't updating, but the model is. That looks like another go around, actually. Bummer. So, oops, flyby view seems broke. Let's see if tower view AGL works. It seems to. There's the plane. But, yeah, the anti-lag seems to be... It was, yeah. Should I turn off the... Whoa, what the... Should I, like, turn off the anti-lag or something? And really enough, there's actually no engine sound if you do this. I really want to see how fast we're going, but the gauges don't... I don't have that gauge with me. What's IM? Oh. This shows the lag. And also, there's actually a chat and multiplayer... But yeah, I'm not going to send any messages right now, or else I will probably distract him. But there is a chat function in multiplayer. In addition to, you know, Mumble and Discord. And chat is actually the most reliable because it's in FlightGear. There's also FGCom, but people don't use FGCom. I don't know why. Looks like we're going to be at this for a while. G Matt and a PA-28. What can you crash? This is not my plane, by the way. Oh, it looks like he just decides to... What? No idea. Let's take a look at GMAT. Oh, it actually managed to fetch the AL model, which is good because usually for AI traffic it just fetches the blue, it just couldn't find anything and fetches the blue glider. GMAT is also spawned in this airport, and I don't remember where I am already. I should be on this apron, this exact apron. Where am I? Oh, it's over there. Let's check on Al. In for another try. Looking pretty good. Finally found my plane. Your plane finally appeared on the screen. I'm curious if this is gonna what. I really want to know how fast it's going, but hey, nothing to lose. Yeah, apparently that just changed my plane. So no. At first I thought that was going to like activate the dials. So let's just attach a GPU ground power unit because I want to keep the dials up and running. Yeah, apparently the dials are not set to the ones owned by these guys. GMAT is it has no cockpit view. Finally going to take is this like going to be an impromptu ATC session? I actually used to have ATC. I used to control Phuket Airport occasionally, but yeah, I'm not doing that anymore because I don't have the time. But what is going on with your aircraft? It is upside down, both in spirit and in practicality. Oh, magic. I wish we could have like FSX style fun on FlightGear, but this is probably the closest we get to it. And in fact, this model is a little bit wrong. It looks like the wheels are hovering. This is not meant to be viewed up close, obviously. This is meant to be used in like when there's a dozen airplanes flying around, and the override script. The fact that you can like mouse scroll view to zoom in and out. This is not actually a FlightGear feature. It only works on the C172P and some other planes, but it works on this, which means that yeah, it's not working the way it's intended to. Hey, we're going to have apron fence now. What? Once my plane also was upside down before the takeoff. I have no idea how that would happen. As I said, I really want to see the speed of these things. What is that? I'm Canada bad. How to take reverse? There is no reverse thrust on the C172P. Is his rudder pedal down or something? I can't see his. I can't see his internals, but I can only see that the airlines are definitely in the right turn position. If I remember my wings right. I wish every single flight does not have the chance of becoming like Tokyo drifting. Yeah, that looks better. Weird camera distortion. We have all paid for crappier software. Sometimes. I wish I have an aircraft to control. I'm trying to use PCs over a mobile phone. P.CS looks like a game name over a mobile phone hotspot. No idea. Oh, on the wheel chocks, there's actually this menu on this. No, here's the auto start that they're talking about the fan on the front, the fan, you know. And in the aircraft options, you also have buttons that put everything in. But if that's if you think that is cheating, you can actually go ahead and, you know, remove everything by clicking on it. For example, the wheel chocks, which are, you know, these yellow things, you can just click on them to remove the pitot tube, remove wheel chocks go out like that. SFO FG is good value. I'm not sure if SFO means stands for the Cisco, but yeah, that's a really good default airport. Just like the ground textures are like completely different to these places. I can't wait to see the real San Francisco. I don't think the dirt is like that brown. Hopefully I think the new textures might have improved the appearance a bit. That OWL 0. It's the Tokyo drifting aircraft. Yeah, that might be some. I can't use these as footage because I have the menu and this thing up, but still. Right, so I think I'm going to end the stream here, guys. We've been here for a while. We have finished our flight, and it turns out we're just watching some funny antics on Tokyo drifting C172Ps. So I'll see you again next time. I'm not sure on what it's going to be because everything is so dynamic right now in terms of like my tasks. But still, in 2 weeks. We're going to be meeting again here, and maybe it's going to be video, maybe it's going to be another live stream. So, goodbye everyone, see you again next time.